Hi, so I know we're always trying to get in more vegetables in our day, and I wanted to share one of my favorite recipes for a vegetable that I never even ate until a couple years ago, and now I eat it all the time and I love it. It's kale. And you're like, ew, kale, but actually it's a huge nutritional powerhouse and great for everything your body needs. It's loaded with vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K. It's got 10% of your recommended daily allowance for omega fatty acids. It's only 36 calories for a cup, no fat, 5 grams of fiber. You really can't beat it, and it's usually really cheap. I bought a big bunch of kale at the produce stand on Monday for like 89 cents. So I wanted to share with you one of my favorite recipes because I didn't even know how to cook kale until about 2 years ago. So this might be silly for some of you if you cook it all the time, but this is my favorite recipe for kale, so if you've never tried it, try this out. So this is salt and vinegar kale, and I want to show you how easy it is. So if you've never taken apart kale, it's pretty easy. You just pull the leaves off the stem. Leave the stem, you don't want to eat that part. But then all your leaves end up like this. So this is actually what I would eat for one serving. I know that's crazy, and you're like, I never eat that much vegetables, but it cooks down, and that's another reason I like it. So this is about 2 cups of kale uncooked. It's washed and dried, and all you need is a saucepan or a pot, I don't know, some balsamic vinegar and some water and a little bit of salt, not a lot. So pretty much all we're going to do is, and I want to show you how fast this is too, all we're going to do is turn on our burner. Usually you do high heat. You're going to dump in about 1/3 of a cup, maybe a tiny bit more of water to the bottom of the pan, and then we are just going to load up our kale. Usually it fills my pot, which is awesome. So we're going to load it up, and then I'm going to take, I almost dropped you. We're going to take just about a dash or 2 of balsamic vinegar. You don't need a lot. I mean, there's some sugar in it. For a full tablespoon, there's 3 grams of sugar, but we're not going to use anywhere close to a tablespoon. Really, I'm just going to do like a dash of it into the kale, just a tiny bit. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cover your pot, and you are going to let it simmer, but stay close because it doesn't take long. Really, the water in the bottom of the pot is going to steam the kale. It's super quick and easy, but you don't want it to turn gooey brown, like the kind of thing you would have been served in a cafeteria lunch. You want it to still be bright and green, but you're going to notice it will cook down a lot. So basically, once it starts cooking, I usually give it a couple little stirs just to mix up the leaves and get them all down at the bottom. And it's already cooking down. You can see that the volume of the kale is already decreased. So we're just going to give that another second. Then I usually take just a little bit of salt. I don't want to add too much. Too much salt's not good for you, but a little dash here and there doesn't hurt, especially if you can put just a little bit and eat that many vegetables. So I'm going to toss in my salt now. So again, just a little shake. You can leave that out if you want, but I love salt and vinegar. It's one of my favorite flavors anyways, so figured I'd give it a go. So see how much it's cooked down already? So basically we're just going to let it cook down. It's getting even a brighter green than we started with. It's only been going for about a minute, so it doesn't take long. And plus, I'm really bad at this like video cooking thing, so sorry if this is making you nauseous. But I just want you to see how easy this is. So we'll cover it up just for another second. The one thing you don't want to do is let it run out of water. So don't go far away, because if it runs out of water at the bottom, it's going to burn. And that will be so sad, because then you'll lose your kale. But for only less than $1, you can just go buy yourself another bunch. And you can't buy anything for $1. And some people say it's expensive to eat healthy, but if you're just smart about it, you can certainly do it. And check it out. So it's cooked way down. It's super bright green. It's pretty much done. You can cook it a little longer. It's sort of up to your taste. I mean, the less you cook it, the more crunchy it is, and the more you cook it, the softer it gets. But it's super easy, and to me that's about done. I like it to stay a little bit fresh on the raw side. So when you're about there, you can either turn the heat way down to low, or just turn it off and let it kind of simmer down on its own, and retop it. So I'm going to eat that with a piece of fish and some brown rice, and that's going to be my mid-morning meal. But I just wanted to share that with you. I hope it's helpful if you've never cooked kale. Sorry if my video made you nauseous, but if you've never tried kale, try it and let me know what you think.